In the name of science, we continue. In the name of science, we continue. Although the Xtool IP919 or 818, whatever number is this one, is not really considered a diagnostic tool for beginners, let's show how a beginner might use it side by side with all the other tools that we have used. Good practice. First, you want to identify where your OBD2 connector is. Do some research, Google it. Also, for your first use of a diagnostic tool, I would advise for you to get down and dirty and actually see that OBD2 connector to make sure that when you're connecting, you do not damage your pins or the connector is not damaged. Different vehicles might have that OBD2 connector in different places. Usually it is somewhere underneath the steering wheel. You will have vehicles that have it in the central armrest, in the central console with some trims that need to be removed, or many vehicles might also have it on the left side, especially on vehicles that have a right-hand drive variant. The French cars, some Renaults, some Peugeots have it. They move the steering wheel, but the OBD2 connector is still on the other side. We connected the vehicle. Let's also start a screen recording so that you're able to see what I'm seeing. Some people might now go with auto scan, allowing the tool to read the VIN of your vehicle and continue the process. That thing works on the newer vehicles, but I've noticed that many times it also fails. So a more reliable method, especially on older vehicles, will be to go in diagnostic, select the vehicle brand that you want to work on. I want to go on Europe, BMW. And now, automatic detection should be tested first. If you're having problems with automatic detection, consider manual selection, because that will give you some room to select your specific vehicle. When doing this type of diagnosis, keep in mind that if the vehicle is not running, power from the battery is getting drained. So in these diagnostic tools, look at where the voltage indicator is. In this case, we're seeing 12.4 volts. If you're seeing values under 11, under 10, start the engine or get an additional charger to your vehicle to ensure that you're not damaging some of the stuff. Now, recently, by the looks of it, Xtool introduced also the topology mapping. You can see that these tools are different in layout and in capabilities than Kingbolen launch and other things, and also based on the speed, you can see that we managed to scan really fast. DTC report gives a grouped, condensed answer, or it should give, but by the looks of it, it didn't show it to me. But I will select if in this case DTC list, if not. And these are the codes that the vehicle is seeing. To mention that diagnostic trouble codes might have different states. They might be permanent, intermittent, or historical or logged. This terminology will be different from manufacturer to manufacturer. So the terminology used on BMWs might be different than the one on Fords. Take it with a grain of salt. The important bit is for you to take some screenshots or make a recording, take some pictures of the codes that you are having on your vehicle, so that later in our diagnostic process you can highlight the things that are persistent. Some of these codes might be historical codes when someone else worked on your vehicle, or it might not actually be an issue that is worth resolving. So many people are going for the method of scanning, clearing the codes, going for a test drive and rescanning after that to see which are the best things to focus on in the diagnostic process. In a future video, we are going to talk about ways of solving and prioritizing these fault finding exercises. But until then, just for a beginner, scan the codes, store the codes, clear the codes, go for a test drive, rescan after that. Some tools, I'm giving you a lot of information, might not show you everything in that diagnostic report, so later when you become more advanced, you might want to select a certain ECU, go in diagnose and do a more thorough investigation. But that is something for a different video. Additional content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Maybe consider some of the diagnostic classes that you will find in the links available in the description. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Confirm the exit to automatic scan. Yes.